Thank you so much for joining today's tournament session. So, real quick, we'll just jump right into it. I know we're expecting our friends, so let's start with the setup quickly because today's going to be an amazing one. So, the first thing we need to do is to click this tournament, then we'll go to where's the free one? Okay, this one. Oh, I think they have a new one now for $20. We will not be entering those ones. Like I said yesterday, you don't really need money to enter into the tournament. You don't need money to do. There's a free one they do every day. Is this one? Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Uh oh, how are you? Yo. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Yes, our friends are joining now. That's very good. Thank you so much for joining. I spoke to Clesley yesterday. We're talking about you actually. So it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Hope you're feeling great today. That's so nice. I feel like going with the sellers here. Yeah. Yeah, it's very great. Thank you so much. I feel like going with sellers here, but we have a gap down now. It's crazy. That gap down is in favor of the buyers, but no problem. So I was about announcing the tournament. So let's just quickly enter the setup because I'm seeing some very nice opportunities already. I'm seeing some very nice opportunities in the market. This one is AUD CNY. So let's quickly go. So right now, this is the tournament I was talking about yesterday. That is free to join. It's every day. So if you exhaust your like the $100 that they give you, you can still try again the next day. It's a very good way to practice actually. Let's just quickly go to that. I think it's ADCMY. Okay, cool. So now when we start initially, this is how the excuse me. So when we start this is initially how it is. Guys, please click the like button quickly. Hey, how are you? It's nice to have you here, Brian. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much for joining. How's everything? So um please let's click the like button so that the rest of our friends can join us. You understand? If we click the like button, YouTube is going to send it to the rest of our friends. So let's quickly do that. Now, what I was saying is when we start initially, these are the chart used to be, but we need to set it up quickly. So these are our setup. It depends. It depends. Now sometimes it's not really about the. It depends on how they set it up. You understand? Sometimes if it doesn't, the person doesn't necessarily have to like be in loss. You understand? Like if people under you are what they call it, they like make a deposit. You can get the commission based on their deposits. You understand? Now you can also get commission based on their what they call this thing. I've forgotten the name. Like when you sum everything together, like all the turn. I think they call it turnover or turnaround. You understand? Like based on all the trades they take. You understand? Yes, you understand. Sometimes they can make commission on your profit. Like if you make money, they make money. There are sometimes too when you make losses, they make money. So it depends on how they like set it up. You understand? But that's not the most important thing, really. You understand? What most of these guys do is that they just want people to they just want people to load money in their account, and I'm not a fan of that. You understand? For example, yeah, I've never really actually told people to sign up under me. No, I don't do that. I give them the choice. Especially I'll prefer like new people to sign up under me. Why? Because number one, I can educate them. You understand? I can teach them the trade. You understand? Now, while they are taking trades, you understand, if they feel they need, like they've gotten to the point whereby they can enter the markets for real, then I can now encourage them to, okay, load small amounts. You understand? You see that small amount that they load, I'm going to get a commission from it, but it's not much, really, really. You understand? But the most important thing for me is for them to be able to, because I know if they make profit, I'll make some profit too. So why it could be a win-win situation too. You understand? So if you tell people, okay, you know what, when you make profit, I make profit. Fine, you encourage them, because if they make profit today, you understand, they are more likely to load another amount tomorrow. That's a good thing. That's the and another thing I thought about. Let me give you the gist. Is that if you want, guys, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you. I would I would really appreciate if you can just click the like button on this video immediately. Like, just click the like button so that um YouTube can recommend this video to the rest of our friends. We have friends all over the world, so we need all of them to like join in the class. You understand? So thank you so much for doing. Just click the like button. Thank you very much. And if you are yet to subscribe, please go ahead and click subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. If you look at the subscriber count now, you see we are very, very close. This is the opportunity to become one of the first 1,000 subscribers on the Barter-Pro YouTube channel. Don't skip this opportunity. It's your opportunity right now. Immediately we go past 1,000, then your position has changed. You understand? So don't allow your position to change. It's your opportunity right now. Oh, sorry, I couldn't read that message. There's a message that came in. Please resend the message. There's a message that came in now. I wanted to read it. Now, so basically, as I was saying, it's a win-win situation. You understand? You help. Okay. The message is in now. Let me read it. It's nice to have you. Hey, my brother from South Africa, Claysley. How are you? Hope you're feeling great today. I was just talking to your brother now. Yeah, I like that. I'm always a fan of these emojis. Guys, if you have plenty of these emojis, send it, please. I like them. They are very nice. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Guys, let's click that like button so that we can get the numbers up, because we need YouTube to be able to recommend the video to the rest of our friends. So let's just click. You can just, I think, double tapping your screen. Yes. I think double tapping your screen counts as a like. I like this. I like this emoji. It's very nice. So basically, you can educate your people and they can make good trades. These emojis are so nice. Thank you so much. So I was talking about the setup quickly. So we start with candlesticks. You understand? The chart type is candlesticks. What are you talking about? I'm from. Hey, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much, my brother from Russia. Um, so I'm talking about this platform is a trading platform, but specifically it's a binary options trading platform. You understand? I was actually talking about some kind of referral, all this all these people that do referral things. You understand? So I was explaining the commissions and how the commissions work. But okay. So I was over here right now. I'm talking about the setup we're going to use for today's trade. So the chart type is going to be candlesticks, but under here I'm going to be enabling this enable timer. Then I will disable this auto scroll. This auto scroll it makes your life very difficult as a trader. So I'm removing it totally. I don't want it. Then the time frame will be M1, and that will be off for this one. So you can see the timer is active right now. Then the next thing we need to do is to set this trade time. So I normally use M1, like 1 minute, you understand? But the next thing we need to do is to change this to flag mode. I'll let this message clear quickly. I love those emojis. Thank you very much. Hey, Enoch, how are you? Oh, you are a 15 minutes, a 15 seconds trader. I'm a 1 minute trader, actually. So I normally change this thing to Like this is a regular timer mode. No, I don't use this one. I use the flag mode. 15 seconds gambler mode. No, no. Some people actually trade 15 seconds, and they are very good at it. Me, I'm just a 1 minute trader. You understand? I like M1. Hey, Brian, how are you? Hope you're feeling great today. Dennis, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. You understand? Hey, Arudi, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Hope you're feeling great today. Yes, my people are landing. That's good. I like that. It's all about the good vibes. Thank you so much for joining. So the thing there is, I prefer to use M1 in with flag mode. You see this flag mode. This is the regular mode, and this is the flag mode. I prefer the flag mode. The next thing we'll do is make sure that this second hand is on zero. It has to be on zero for this strategy to work, because the strategies that we teach, you understand, it's we can sometimes we can use margin of safety, and we need the candle to the trade to close when the candle closes. You understand? I could have gone with the sellers under this round number. Let's go. You understand? I guess okay, we lost that trade. I was going to enter for the margin of safety for this common point of rejection. Though we're having the buyers coming, but no problem. Sorry, I missed that last trade, and that I mean that last message, but no problem. Let me mark the common point of rejection above here. We have another common point of rejection here. Let's mark it. Though we have a gap down in favor of the buyers here, and you don't trade M5. Yes, I trade M5. M1, I trade M5 too. You understand? I do trade M1, I do trade M5. I actually prefer trading M5. But the thing there is, for the sake of live videos, it's sometimes, for everybody to wait, or should we try M5 today, guys? If you want me to try M5 today, put M5 in the comment section. Let's see how many people you want to see M5. Yeah, username. Egret, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Username, so it's gonna be easier to remember one. Enoch, thank you so much. Now it become downtrend. Yes. Kingsley, thank you so much. Yeah, Godwin, it's nice to have you here. Guys, if you want us to trade M5, I have two M5 now. If I can get five M5s, we will switch to M5. We are going to trade M5 today. What's your most traded currency pairs? I don't have any currency pairs. I just look for opportunities in the market. Harudi, thank you so much. Okay, fine. It's as if everybody wants to take M5 today. Okay, now let's try something new. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's switch to M5 now. Okay, we'll switch this to M5. Then I have a few setups to adjustment to make in this setup now. You see this time now, the candlesticks is already on M5. Now the next thing we need to do is to change it on to M5 too. You understand? But now there's one very important setup you need to do. If you are trading M5, you see this minute hand. People voted. I like it. Yes, majority carry the vote. Everybody's voting. Enoch, what time? Can you tell me? Um, I usually don't have a particular time, but I have a frame of time. Like after now, we probably will come back in about maybe 8 hours or thereabouts. You get. So usually I always announce it in the Telegram channel. Yes, I'm talking about live. Yes, live stream. Yeah, Enoch. So usually after this live stream session now, what I would do is we should go with the sellers, but I'll wait for that round number. We should go with the sellers. We have red green pattern. If it goes up again, I'll take one more. If it goes up again, I'll take one more. So this is how M5 is now. Look at, you can see we've entered a trade. Okay, Brian is sending a message. Can you show me how you withdraw in balance? I have a video I have a video on how to make withdrawals, how I make withdrawals. Like, but I would maybe I'll show you. You understand? So now there was something I was showing you here. You see, if you're on M5, you see this minute hand will move in increment of 5 minutes. So what you need to do is, oh sorry, it's blurry, it's network. I'm so sorry about that. I should check AUD. Don't worry, I'll check it. Let me just quickly do this. You understand? I'm so sorry. If it's blurry, it's the network, but it will clear after a while. So let's just bear. Very soon, I'm making a lot of big plans. You understand? To be able to stream properly. Okay, fine. You understand? Yes. So 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 the thing there is the thing there is in this M5, if this you see this minute and the one in the middle, it will move in increments of 5 minutes. You understand? So what we need to do is make sure that this minute hand is either, like, I mean, the way it is 35 now, the next movement should be 40. So it should either be ending with 0 or 5. If it ends with maybe 2, the next increment is going to be like 37, and your candle will not close on 37. You understand? So you have to make sure, you have to make bro, come. So what we need to do is to make sure that this if you're on M5, make sure that it's either in multiple of fives or multiple of zeros. That's the only way to work. So 20, 25, 30, 35. Don't set it to 32. And if it changes like to another thing, you set it back again to multiples of 5 and 0. It has to be like that. That's the only way to work. Yeah, I hope you understand now. So that's the only way it's going to work, basically. So I just wanted to be aware of that. Don't worry, guys. We're going to have a red candle. Let's go one more. Don't worry, guys. We're going to have a red candle. We have a supply here. I'll take one more again. I'm expecting that red candle. This is M5. Now, one good thing with M5 is that M5 is very forgiving. You understand? Setups do work. You know, a lot of things work. You understand? Like you can relax with M5 because, and I think I like M5 a lot. Hey, Darcy, how are you? It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Let me check. Now one good thing with M5 is that you have more time frame to like check for what they call it, for entries. So we can go lower and keep going lower and keep going lower until we find the perfect entry. Oh, there's one entry up here. If price comes there, we can take a trade. Yeah. Yeah, my family, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. We have about 59 seconds left. I was expecting by now the sellers would have start pushing the price to the downside. We have sellers up here. I didn't want to mark it with. Let me go back to M5. Okay. I was expecting that by now the sellers would have pushed the price to the downside enough for us not to start panicking the last 30 seconds. Okay, let's see. M5 super humble. It's very humbling. Oh, okay, 10 seconds. Oh, come on. Well, no problem. It's not a problem. If okay, I think I was overconfident there. But at the same time, what I should have done really was what I did later. I should have just gone to lower time frame to find the best entry, then take the trade. So that's a lesson for us. It's a lesson for me too. But let's go back and mark that place. This is what I'm talking about. We have an entry up here. I think I found it in M1. Was it M1? Okay, it was an M1. So If we had based our trade on that entry, we would have had better success. But no problem. It happens sometimes. And we keep learning every day. Now let me tell you one gist. You see, the anytime you practice, you need to pay attention to why you make to your losses, especially. You see, a lot of people don't pay attention to their losses during practice, like during demo. When they're in the demo account, they don't pay attention. You get the gist. But when you make a loss, hey, the Peraria, how are you? Hope you're feeling great today. Sorry, I couldn't read your message. Please resend it. Let me read your message, please. I would like to read that message. You understand? So another thing is that I didn't pay attention to everything, and actually, I was using the mindset of M1 to actually take a trade in M5. I guess that was because we had this common point of rejection in M1, remember, before price went to the upside. So I was already using that mindset, thinking, okay, since we have this red green pattern, it's just going to come in. But also, if you look through this ranging market, you can see we have patterns like two red, then like two green, then red. So we could make two green, then red again. Okay, that message is the platform you are trading on. Yeah, this pocket option, you are correct. This pocket option, and the link to the platform is in the description below. You can click on that link. It will take you straight to. Hey Charles, it's nice to have you here. FX Empire, thank you so much. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for coming. We still have a common point of rejection here, so we can take this trade under the round number now. Anytime I have common point of rejection, I like to combine it with round numbers and supplies, supply and demands. You understand? So most of the time, if this is a demand area now, under this round number will be a good place to enter. Under this round number will be a good place to enter. So let's see. If price comes under that round number, I'll take it because we have common point of rejection, then round number, and we're in a demand area. Oh, come down now a little bit more. Give us the entry now. Let me see if again. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Okay, David. Okay, David. Thank you so much. It's nice to have you. Okay, we can take the trade now. Let's go one more. Hey, you're a beginner. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't read your message. I saw something beginner there, but I couldn't read the message. Please resend the message so that I can read it and answer you. You understand? This is a demand area, so we should expect buyers to respond. Okay. Do you have any tutorial? Yes, I do. I do actually. Literally for zero. Yes, I do. I actually have. There's a playlist in. Sorry, let me read all this message. Fantastic, sir. I'm currently in contact on Pocket Option right now as well. That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that. So what I was saying earlier is that I have resources for beginners on the channel. There's a playlist. It's called Binary Option for Beginners. Oh, we're in the last 40 seconds now. You don't need to push like this. And we got that rejection from the round number already. Oh, come on. We have common point of rejection. Why are you pushing past it now? Oh, I was expecting this common point of rejection to work. They just pushed past it now. Okay. I was expecting this. It pulled back the other time, so I was. And this is a demand area. Now they are going to convert this demand into a supply. Uh, a, I couldn't read your name, but okay, you. Thank you, brother. You won any. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you so much for subscribing. I couldn't read your name. I don't know why. It sounds like Uzi unscripted. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Um, the Pereira Fund. I'm trying to read your message too, but the message just left. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Oh, Okay, usually unscripted. Okay, okay, okay. Sometimes I feel like going with the bias again, but because this is a very crazy exhaustion candle, exhaustion candles that you know what? Let's go with the bias. Sorry, I should have entered earlier. Um, I was this kind of pattern can give us retracement, and we have exhaustion candle also. Thank you so much. Now, guys, if you are new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. See, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we are very very close right now. So this is your opportunity to be one of the first 1,000 Barter-Pro subscribers on YouTube. So you can do that right now. You understand? It's going to make a world of a world of difference. You understand? Thank you so much for doing that. We are getting close now, guys. We should throw a party. We should throw a party very soon. You understand? We are getting very. If you look at it, subscribe, you can see how close we are. You understand? So thank you so much for subscribing. There's so much value in this content. I'm trying my best to make sure that, though by God's grace, very soon we will be trading live, like real accounts. You understand? Thank you so much, Enoch. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, trading binary option. Thank you so much. So the thing is, sometimes, guys, when you take certain trades and it doesn't work the way you plan, it doesn't mean the trade is bad. You understand? Though there are certain things that might contribute to it. Can you win like 7 times in a row? Mm, you see, someone like me, if I win 4 times in a row, I'll leave the market normally. You understand? 7 times in a row is a stretch, but it's very possible. In fact, 10 times in a row is possible, but it's a stretch. You get the gist. Usually, I would take per session. I would just take 5 trades. You understand? I'll take 5 trades. But the thing there is, if I'm planning to take 5 trades and I take 4 trades and it's back to back, I don't want to know what will happen in the fifth time. I'm leaving the market. You understand? That's how it is. I'll just leave the market. I really want to go with the buyers again because of that bad entry. Let's take it one more time. I'm still expecting that green candle. Why? Because you see this outside bar. Outside bar used to give retracement. That's one. Yeah, slow and steady is the best thing. Then number two, this whole pattern is evening star pattern. Evening star pattern can give retracement. You understand? Also, okay, why are we pushing like this? Oh, I understand. Oh my god. Oh my god. Um, okay. I explained something the other time, but I didn't mark it completely. Let me mark it so that all of us can see it. This is it. You see, this place is, we have a demand area here. This particular area is a demand area. But, but the thing there is, anytime price breaks a demand like this without any prior respect, it automatically turns to a supply. And this was playing out right in front of us. Hey Charles, boss, the chat is trying to say the sellers is going to take exactly. You yes, the market is pulling bearish, and you're very correct. Now, so that's exactly what I'm trying to explain right now. So price broke this demand area immediately. Price breaks it like this, it turns to a supply. So if price comes back into this supply area, the sellers will treat it as a supply area. They are not going to treat it as a demand area anymore. You understand? That's the reason why you can see they touch this supply, this DBS, demand becomes supply, and they push to the downside. Now I didn't think about that because you know, like now this part of the reason why what I was saying yesterday, that it will be okay for me to go live with everybody, like go on real market. But you see, there's a lot of distraction sometimes, especially when you're trying to, like, um keep the chat room lively, try to like make sure that everybody's taken care of. All those little things is a lot of distraction sometimes. You get it? So I need to get used to that distraction first before we now add the pressure of having a real market, you understand, on top of it. So it's going to be a gradual thing, but eventually we're going to try it because by the time we do that, you understand, I know that at that time it would have become something that is normal for us to do, basically. So we'll be able to do that. Hey, RP Concept, thank you so much for joining. I'm trying to follow the class. I'm a newbie. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please click the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Now, I have something for all the new guys. All of you, I have something for you. You see, there's a playlist in the if you check the channel, there's this playlist section that we have. You understand? Yes, we'll keep risk management tight. Thank you so much. So what we do now is you go to the playlist section. There's this thing there's a playlist I named um binary option for beginners. I've named it already. It's there. So you can go there. You can go to binary options for beginners. That playlist. Watch everything you need to watch. You understand? Like all the videos. There are about 16 videos there. Watch all the videos there. You understand? It will give you the foundational knowledge you need for binary option. Then that's one. Now, if you have not registered for the broker or for the platform link is in the description below. I've tagged it as broker link. So click on the broker link to take you to the platform. Go and register. When you are, they will give you a demo account, like a free demo account. You don't need to load money, please, guys. When you are starting, don't load money. I beg you in the name of God. 5-2 trading banner option. You understand? Please, I beg you. When you are starting, don't load money. You understand? I'm not after your commissions. No, I don't want you to do that. I want you to learn first. I'm after you understanding and learning. Now, if one immediately you get to that point where you practice, and you get to the point whereby okay, you feel you are okay enough to like enter the market, that's the only time you should load small amounts. Always start small amounts. Then gradually, as you build confidence, as you build yourself, you can increase your risk. You understand? That's the only way. Please don't listen to what I'm saying, because all the mistakes you're about to make, I've made it, and trust me, this is the safest place for you right now. You understand? So thank you so much. I really appreciate. Um. Okay. So and guys, if you are the type that you prefer this one-on-one mentorship, you understand, and you like me to take you one-on-one on teach you all these things one-on-one. Now join the Barter-Pro mentorship. Now the link to join the Barter-Pro mentorship is the Telegram channel below. Click on that Telegram channel, and in the Telegram channel you see a tag called Barter-Pro mentorship. Click on it and send me a message. Once you send me a message, we'll be able to discuss your. Thank you so much. Yes. So we'll be able to discuss your mentorship, and from there, we can start your class as soon as possible. It doesn't take long like that. Okay, fine. We've finally gotten to the level where the buyers are, but I have a feeling they're going to pull past this area. So you know what? Let's look for a very good opportunity. We've considered a lot of damage already, but we can recover. Okay, let me see this quickly. Let's check a very nice. It looks like a third touch, but it's not. It looks like a third touch. Yes, it's a breakout. But if we had enough area where the market has actually respected that zone, I would have gone with a. I would have said we should take a point of decision trade, but the touch point is not enough, so no worries. Let's just search. Now you see this real market, I'm going to skip it. Let me tell you why. I'll do it right now, but let me show you something. You see, the reason why I skip this non-OTC market, let's do the experiment now. I'll click this one for now. Now if you check your time now, you don't have anything 1 minute again. What it means is if you have 1 minute left in a trade and you want to enter the trade, you cannot enter again. Because if this timer is less than 1 minute and you take a trade, it's going to close in on the next candle, not on the main candle, and that is very frustrating, because you may just be taking trade just for that particular candle alone. Okay, now this is a good one. This one looks similar to that other one. Now, another thing is that now, if you go back now, you'll see the M1 is back because we're on OTC. You understand? So I always prefer to just have this. Now we can take a point of decision trade here now. So let's mark the setup quickly because this may not last for long. We have another SBD here. Let's mark the SBD quickly. This is an SBD. It's a supply become demand. So guys, if I talk about certain things and you don't understand, you can ask questions. Okay, just go ahead and ask questions. I will try my best to answer you as much as I can answer. This supply become demand. Have I saved it? Okay, good. So look at this now. We have an area of resistance over here. Price broke the resistance. Price broke this resistance with this green candle. Now we're looking for the point of decision. But but around this area, we already have an SBD. So that tells you that the buyers are here already. That the buyers are inside this zone. But now we will go to lower time frame now. Let's go to lower time frame. You can see we have an entry here. Let's mark it. I have a feeling we'll still have more entries. So let's mark this one quickly before. Oh, you know what? Okay, we'll mark this one. We'll mark the SBD. No, this is what I need. Okay, this one. Okay, cool. I'll mark it as a lower time frame entry. We need to be fast. Sometimes that's why I move fast. So that when price comes back, we'll have the best entry already waiting. So we can't see another entry inside M2, but we'll check M1. Okay. Let's go to S30. We don't have anything yet. So check S15. Now, there's an entry inside S15. So let's mark the entry. This is going to be the entry that we'll be trading. We're not going to trade the M3 entry. We're not going to trade that one. It's the S15 entry we're going to trade. So let me mark it again as another lower time frame entry inside the lower time frame entry. Hey Gemwood, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're feeling great today. Everybody, I want to specially announce the arrival of Gemworld. This is Gemworld International. Yes, Gemworld is one of the biggest supporters of this channel. And I want to announce her presence especially because you understand she's been supporting the channel for so long and she's very she's a lover of this channel. So help me welcome Gemworld especially. Please guys, let me welcome her. She's been doing an amazing job. You understand? So please let me welcome her. She deserves it. She's been doing so much for us right now. You understand? She sponsors the channel. She does so much for the channel. So let me thank her. Just thank her for me. You understand? Thank you so much. She's one of the people that makes this possible right now. So please let me thank her especially. You're welcome, Gemwood. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, if you want to support the channel, you can make use of the super thanks. You see the super thanks thing and the super chat and the super yeah. Thank you. I like that emoji. That emoji is so nice. So if you want to support the channel, I would especially appreciate if you can consider being one of the channel channel YouTube members. You understand? That's one way. Then you can make use of the super thanks, the super like, and the super emoji. I think super stickers. I really appreciate that. You understand? Also, if for somebody who's asking, anytime you want to click the comment section and we want to type something on your right hand side, there's one dollar sign there. Just click on it. You understand? So you can just go ahead and support the channel. Now it doesn't have to be during live, it could be anytime you feel like it. Just click on the comment section and on the right hand side you see it there. So just go ahead and do that. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been told to specially make this announcement to say thank you. Okay, fine. We have all our we have our setups now. So we have our setup. Let me remark this SBD. So we have this SBD there. Then we have so the entry we are going to take is this gray one in the middle. That's where our entry is. Now we can also take the M3 entry. You understand? But the probability of the S15 entry is the best. So what we're going to do is we're going to mark this as a favorite. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Claysley. That's amazing. Now we have another supply up here. So let's mark this supply quickly. Now one thing with M5 trades is that you need a lot of patience. It cannot be rushed. You need a lot of patience. A lot. When I say lots, you need a lot of patience. You have to wait for several minutes before you can take one trade. But you see, when you take those trades are worth it. Hey, Ade, how are you? Akinlabi, it's nice to have you here. Which indicators are what? Oh, I couldn't see the message. Please resend it. Okay, which indicator are you on? I don't use any indicator right now. You understand? Oh, you took a L. Sorry. Oh, please. Don't worry. We will find a very good. We will find a very good. Okay, fine. You see, we finally found the entry, but I think price is already rejecting from the entry. This is the entry inside the supply. You understand? Now, when it comes to M5 trading, I trust M1 entries. I trust M1 entries better. Indicator is raw. This raw chart analysis, actually, we are not using indicators. Though there are some indicators I usually use sometimes, but not all the time. So over here now, we have the entry here. Oh, let me go back to M5 quickly. Let's go back to M5. Okay. If price enters into this entry, we will take the trade. So, oh, it's already touched. Come on. Oh, I was waiting for it to come. Price already touched the entry. It would have been nice. If we are taking the trade, it would have been so nice. But no problem. No problem. So you can see now in M5, it may take a while for you to take a trade, but your entries, if properly set, they work. They are like on point. You get it. So I always like to trade M5. In fact, you know what? The next session we're gonna do is gonna be on M5 too. I really want to encourage a lot of people to take M5 trades. Now, most of my students, like my current students now, I train them on M5. The reason why I do that is because number one, it helps you to be patient. Yes, it teaches you patience because you have to wait and wait. And you see, alone, the art of waiting alone is what helps you as a trader. If you know how to wait for trades, you will be good, you'll be fine. Look at it, this is a momentum now, and it's a pretty strong momentum. You understand? Though not very strong, but it's still a sizable momentum that nobody should trade against. But if you find the right entry, you can see we may still have a green candle, but you will still win the trade eventually. And we have a round number here with 3 zeros. You understand? So when you have round number with 3 zeros like that and price is crossing it, it makes so much sense. Exactly. Exactly. So it makes so much sense. So if we have a gap up here now, we can go with the sellers. If we have a gap up, no gap up, so we are not going with the sellers. Let's just leave it. But no problem, we'll keep an eye on it. Let's come back to this. Oh, the buyers came in. Can you imagine? The buyers came in here. I didn't expect the buyers to come in with this push to the downside. But though it's okay, though it's a demand area also. So to follow. Thank you so much, Enoch. Thank you so much. They are not my strategies though. I didn't make them, but I tried to teach them because I've tested them many times. I was taught these strategies too, and it works. So when I find something now, and I don't want to trade against this market unless we have some very good. Let's check lower time frame. Do you follow support and resistance? Yes, I do actually. I do follow support and resistance. Okay. If I find any entry inside this week on week, I'll take the trade. If you don't know what week on week is, you need to join the Barter-Pro mentorship. Yes, because that's like one of the easiest to understand it. Okay, fine. There's an entry inside here. We will take a trade based on this entry. I'm expecting a pullback if price enters this area. So let's mark it quickly before price gets there. We still have enough time, but price can get there very fast. Okay, we'll go back to M5. So if price gets into this entry, we'll take the trade. So one good thing about M5 entries, when you find a very good entry, they work. And because they work, it increases your confidence. I was actually almost overconfident at the other time when I took that first trade, but no problem. So we have like 2 minutes left, 2 minutes and few seconds. Is that's a sell? That's a sell over there. I'm expecting that pullback to the downside because this area is an SBD. I remember explaining this SBD the other time how it happened. We broke this demand area. Sorry, DBS. We broke this demand area, and when price broke it, it gave us a supply area. So its demand becomes supply. You understand? So now that it's a supply area now, the sellers are going to treat this area as a supply. But if you want the best entry, what you need to do is you need to go to lower time frame and find the exact area, like the pinpoint accurate area where the sellers are going to react. Then you take your trade based on that entry. And M5 affords you to go down, like you have a lot of lower time frames to check. You understand? We have M3, M2, M1, S30, S15, S10. Usually when I get to S15, I'm done. I usually don't go too low. But if I don't find any entry up to S15, I will try S10 and S5. Just sometimes S5 entry would be affecting an M5 trade. You'll be surprised. You get the gist. That's how it happens sometimes, and I don't know why, but I've seen it happen like that many times. So while we're waiting for this trade, let's see if we can find something else. We still have some like 40 seconds. Or if you just want to monitor your trade, because some people prefer to monitor their trades. So let's just keep an eye on it. Let's watch it. We have 30 seconds left. I'm a trader on CHF and knock by 50 minutes time expiry. Did you say 50 minutes or 50 seconds? Well, some people do 1 hour actually, but I think the highest I probably will be able to do is 15 minutes. 50 minutes. That's a lot, man. Okay, fine. That's good. That was a winning trade. Now, let me explain the trade for anybody who does not understand yet. Wow, that's good. Wow, I don't think I can do 15 minutes. I can do 15 minutes. I can't even do 30 minutes. It's too long. Though, really, really, if you know what you're doing and you know the 15 minutes work for you, go for it. It's the best. The highest I've done so far is 5 minutes. And even at that, that's a stretch. Because your patience needs to be on another level to be able to trade M5 successfully. Yes, your patience needs to be on high alert. So now let me explain this trade quickly. It's very slow and easy. Yes, I know. The slow and easy is the best way to actually go about it. So now look at this. You see, I was talking about the market being a big range. You understand? Look at it's a big range. Price came down, they went up again, they got to the height of this range, they came down again. Now they are going back up. They are going back up now. Now the market movement is up, but you see, the reason why we took this trade with the sellers is because we have this supply area before. Now, anytime price breaks a supply like this, like just breaks it without any consideration or any respect, it turns into a supply. Or like anytime price breaks a demand, with it happens both ways. So sometimes you see demand become supply, sometimes you see supply become demand. In this case, this is demand become supply. Now, immediately you see this kind of supply area, you know that there are sellers there. What do? You go to lower time frame, just like we did. We mark the lower time frame entry and we wait for price to come back there. You take your trade. This is M5. You understand? M5 trades are very easy. They are not very difficult like that. Now, let me clear all this market because I've seen another thing now. You see over here now we have this third breakout and it's going to work. This third breakout. Let's mark it properly. So we've got the zone. Now, immediately price comes up and breaks this zone. We can take a trade with the sellers. So let me mark that DBS again because it's very relevant to what we are doing. I'll mark the DBS again, but I'll leave the entry out of it. We've traded the entry already. So demand become supply. We save it. Okay, good. So now we have third breakouts waiting. We're waiting for that to happen here. Yeah, so we have a DBS zone down here. You understand? With an entry inside, but we don't need the entry again. We've traded it already. Is that mean for trade pullback? Yes. That's where we traded the pullback. But we cannot trade now. When we are talking of pullbacks, you can only trade pullback once. You see that first time it enters the entry, that's the only time. You understand? The probability of the trade is high. Yes. You see, the second time it may still reverse, but the probability is no more high. Yeah, it's a beautiful fair value gap. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, fine. Now, Igris has just discovered something now. I did not see it actually, but we have some specialists in the house. You understand? Okay, fine. I've seen it. Thank you, Igris. Now, Igris has just helped us to identify a fair value gap. You understand? And okay, I'll explain fair value gap quickly. I explained it yesterday, but let me quickly explain it. You see this? You see this? This DBS zone. It so also coincides with the fair value gap. Now, let me remove that DBS first. So there's a lot of overlaps. So that's the reason why this market will work. Now, let me remove the. I've removed the DBS now. If you consider this, you see this red candle, this big red candle here. You can see it. There's a pullback to the downside, but before this pullback happens, we have this green candle. If you consider the low of this, you know what? Let me quickly scribble something on the screen so that you can see this quickly. Okay, fine. You see, if you consider the low here, or this area, and the high of this next candle, you understand? You see, all this area is a fair value gap. All this area now is fair value gap. That is what fair value gap is. Basically, look at it again. The low of the previous candle and the high of the next candle after this long, you understand? That's exactly what it is. Now, you see, the importance of fair value gap is that price can retrace from it. Now, the good thing is, you see, this fair value gap was also a DBS. You understand? This was the demand area. This was demand area, and now it has turned to a DBS area. You understand? So it's acting as fair value gap, is also acting as a DBS. That's why the price keeps rejecting from this area. Look at it. All this rejection we're having. That's why it keeps rejecting like that. You get it? So what we need to do now, the area we need to focus on is this area. It's called order block. This upper area now. That's where we need to look for entry. And look at this order block. It also coincides with what? As a supply area. You understand? So that tells you that the presence of sellers are strong here. The more reasons you can combine. In fact, let me save this. I'll send it to everybody on Telegram. Let me save this quickly. I know it's just scribbles. Now, what we need to do is, usually I don't mark a fair value gap, but I'll mark it for the sake of this class. This is the fair value gap, and you can see price is already rejecting. This is how I used to mark fair value gaps. These are mark fair value gaps. You can see it also coincides with this DBS. You can see coincides, but this, so we are treating it as a fair value gap now. But now you see up here now, we need this place. Let's change it to order block right now, because this is how I mark my order block. Now, what we need to do is to look into the lower time frame to find the entry. You remember I told you the exact entry that we need. We'll go to lower time frame. Inside our order block is where we're going to look for entry. We can't find any yet, so we'll keep going. We can't still find any yet. You can see we can't still find any. We'll keep going down until we find an entry. No entry yet. We'll keep going down again. So in S15 now, there's an entry inside this fair value gap. So candles become fair value gap when gonna get. I don't understand the question, but don't worry. I would get back to it quickly. So we found an entry here. That entry we took that trade. Let me mark it quickly, because it's very relevant to this explanation. Now I've not found any yet inside the other block, but we found one in the fair value gap. But no worries, I'm not going to take that one based on fair value gap. Now you can see we found one entry here, but let's just go one step lower. Sorry, I think there's a message. S15. Wow, exactly. You're surprised too. So we'll keep going down until we find the best entry. You can see. So we have one entry here. We have another entry here. These are the entries we're going to trade based on. It's going to look tiny in M1, M5, but the entries will work. Okay, we have one up here too. Let's just mark everything. Why not? We'll mark everything, but there's one up here. If price comes into that area, we'll just take the trade straight. Then I'll mark everything. So let's mark the next one. So it's a whole lot of work sometimes, but if you know what you're doing and you know what you're looking for, you don't need to worry. Just follow the process like that. The process will give you the desired results. So price is still in the fair value gap. They're still battling it over there. I'm just joining. Guess. No, don't be lost. You're not lost at all. You're welcome. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. This Barter-Pro channel, and I hope you don't mind explain. So fair value gap. Sorry, I couldn't read all the message at once. Let me mark this last one, the one down here. So it's a lot, actually. It's a lot to learn. But the thing there is, guys, I have the explanation for fair value gap. There's a video on the channel right now. It's boldly labeled fair value gap, FVG. You understand? It's a whole video. I've explained everything. All this time I'm saying now, I've explained everything in that video. So I want you to go after this time around, or take some time, watch that video. It's going to help you. Why is those junction entry? Absolutely. I don't understand the question. Please, can you rephrase it so that I can understand? Okay, let's take this trade. This is the first entry here, so we'll take this one now. I'll mark the, so I've gone back to M5 now. Let me mark this one quickly. This is the first entry. Price entry now. What I'm expecting is a pullback on, you understand, on this first entry here. We have another entry. Now it's gonna look tiny in M5, but it's going to work. You understand? Now you see, out of all this 30 now, the best entry is the one up here. Is the one up here. And you see, the best, this entry also coincides with, let me show you. It coincides with the supply area here, because there's a supply here. This is a first entry. We have a supply area up here. So we know we have sellers. So inside that supply area now, we have two entries. Those are the best areas. But I'm taking this first entry just so that you can see how potent, you understand, all the entries are. This is the first entry. We can get a pullback from this first entry. You understand? We can also get a pullback from here. In fact, my money is on this second entry. Why? Because we have a round number now. This 1.89 thousand. So if price comes here now, we can take a very good trade. Why? Because we know that the probability of us having a pullback is high here. Now the probability of us having a pullback in this current one is normal, like it's not high, but the one here is higher. You get the gist. Okay, fine. We've crossed that first entry now. Immediately enters the second entry. I'm taking the trade. So wait for it. You have to be patient when you're on M5. We'll just wait for it. That's the only thing we can do. Wait. We'll just wait. Okay. So that's the entry. If it goes up again, I'll take one more. Yes. Now, I'm expecting a pullback from here. I'm expecting that pullback. So let's just wait for it. Reduce the screen size so that we can see clearly. Yes. Bro, M1 is better and safe. M5 is actually very safe. Actually, if you think about it, you just need a lot of patience for M5. You understand? Does that red doji, will you also count? I can't see any doji here. Okay. You mean this doji? No, the doji doesn't count. And I'll tell you why it doesn't count. It's because you see that doji is in the middle of a. I prefer 1 hour chat. Very funny. So I'm expecting a pullback here. Oh, thank you so much. Absolutely. Thank you so much. God bless you. Guys, if you are new to the channel, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And I'll be honored to have you as one of the first 1,000 Barter-Pro subscribers on YouTube. So please go ahead and click the subscribe button now. It's free of charge. Just do it. You don't even have to think about it. I'm still expecting a pullback. So we've touched the third entry right now. You know what? Let me take a bite. I thought, oh, I wanted to enter inside that third entry, but it didn't give us that this thing, the entry. Well, I cleared everything. But you know what? Okay, let me enter with, if it enters again, I will take this one. This is a very strong push to the other side. I'll take one more here. When it enters into that entry, I'll sit down and watch their trade play out. It's very crazy. You understand? Exactly. Okay. Now I'm wondering why this supply area is not being respected, regardless of the fact that we're in a supply and it's a very strong supply. Those it happens like that sometimes. Maybe there's a kind of decision making that has happened under here, especially during that fair value gap. But you see, we have a third breakout here now. That's the one I was waiting for before, but no problem. Okay, let's wait for the third breakout and see if the third breakout happens. Now, I was expecting this round number, the round number here. Clis, you said something. I didn't understand what you were saying. Clisley, 1 point. This round number 1.89 thousand. I was expecting this round number to actually work, especially because we have the round number inside a demand area. You guys are very funny. Okay, let's wait for the third breakout. Now, you see, if we have a gap up, I'll go with the sellers. Now, if we don't have a gap up, then I'll not go with the sellers at all. You understand? I have 30 minutes left. I hope the trade works out for you. But please, sorry to say, use RSI indicator so we are going to know where the market is going. Okay, the supply is not proper supply. Yes, the supply is not proper supply. Okay, it's a break of structure. Okay, okay, cool. I'm looking at it too that it's a break of structure. Though initially I was looking at it as a third breakout. If we have that third breakout, we can have the sellers coming. Especially if we have one more reason, like one more. Let me look. Let me check something. If we have a supply above here, that might be a good trade because I can see a kind of rejection from the upside. So let's see if okay, there's a supply there. You see, we have a supply in lower time frame. Let me check one more thing. Just one more thing. Oh, we have another supply up here. And it's a fresh supply. I know that the current candle probably would have touched it. Yeah, we're gonna enter with yeah, yes. So don't worry, let's give the okay, you can see this is the supply I was talking about. They're already rejecting from that supply. Look at it. They're already rejecting from the supply. You understand? They're already rejecting from the supply. So now that we've confirmed that we have sellers up there, there's one more thing. If we have a gap up, we can go with the sellers. Okay, that's a QM. Oh, I didn't observe the QM. Okay, yeah, it's true. So we have 12 seconds. The only reason why I would not take this trade is if we have a gap down. But if we have a gap up, I'm going with the sellers. Okay, fine. We have a slight gap up, so we'll go with the sellers. So we have to wait for another 5 minutes to find out. But I kind of believe this particular trade now that we should have a red candle here. And also look at we have market sequence of three red, three green, and red. We have another three green. We should expect a red here. Let me see if that market sequence continues. You can see three green and red. So we should be fine. Yes, we should be fine. Oh, we've been waiting for this market for a while now. Oh, this would have been a good one. We have evening pattern. Though I probably wouldn't have taken this trade. No gap down, no nothing. No reason to go with the buyers. No overlapping level. It's more like a liquidity sweep, so I probably won't take the trade anyways. But we have an opportunity here. We can just wait for it. We have an opportunity here. We can wait for the trade. Bro, with one OTC or real currency, we respect the strategy. Um, um, I prefer trading on OTC. The problem I have with the real market, the non OTC market, is that I think I just mentioned it just now, like a few minutes ago, that anytime you enter the like this non OTC markets, there's always one funny thing. You know, sometimes maybe the trade time they change it, they tell you cannot trade 1 minute. And the thing is sometimes if okay, let me show you what I mean. If I click on the regular market now, everything seems normal. You can take your trades. The problem there now is that this trade time now, there's no 1 minute here. What it means is if probably you're waiting for margin of safety somewhere here, if you're waiting for margin of safety somewhere here, and the trade remains 1 minute and you take the trade, the trade will not close on candle close. It will close on the next candle close. So it will add 1 minute to the next candle. You understand? So that's where the problem is for me. And you know, now if you go back to normal, like the normal market, OTC market now, you understand? It will just mess up your trade time. You can see. So I prefer most of the time. Oh, the market is going up. Uh, so I prefer most of the time to just trade OTC because there's no drama. Okay, this is a breakout actually. This is a breakout now. It's a clear breakout. So they've broken past all the sellers that were here before. Market structure changed just now. Yes, it has changed already, but no problem. Since it has changed, it's not a problem. We will just find a better opportunity in the market. So far, so good. It's not been a good session, but guys, that's how it happens. You understand? There are some days that will not just be, what you expect, and there's nothing you can do about it really. You just have to like, if you happen to like take multiple. Normally, if I take two losses, what about stock market? Is it safe? Stocks, any chart is safe actually. If you can find your setup there, any chart is safe. It doesn't matter what type. I like to trade the crypto side, but the crypto side is not in the tournaments actually. It's just you only have the indices. I mean, is it indices? Yes, this ones, the commodities and the currencies. That's what you have here. Yes, going slow is actually the best though. It's always the best. Okay, there's no opportunity here for us. This is a very crazy push to the upside. It broke through two what they call it, two supply areas. That's a very crazy push. But no problem. We would find other opportunities. Now, I have a feeling that the what they call it, the market condition from yesterday is still the same as today. It has not changed. Now it's going to change at some point because the same market condition we had yesterday is the same. They just keep losing is part of exactly losing is part of the game. You understand? And another thing is that yesterday we have similar market conditions where you just see a lot of supply and demand area not being respected. You understand? So anytime you see supply and demand not being respected in the market, that's your indication that that market is condition is not the best. And it happens. So usually when I see that kind of market condition, I try to avoid the market as much as I can. We have a double. like a double bottom here. Let's just see. Oh my god, see this candle. Oh my god, that candle is crazy. Okay. This might be a good one too. We avoid markets. You're very funny. Igris. Igris is so funny right now. Okay. Okay. Okay, you have multiple fair value gap. Yeah, I'm looking at it really, but I'm trying to see what we can do. We- Um, I'm looking into this decision point trade. Maybe it will work, maybe it will not. Okay, you know what? Let's mark the other block. I'm not going to mark the fair value gap. I've already shown you what fair value gap is. But let's mark the other block and see if we can make the best of it. We should be able to make the most of it anyways. And you can see now we have another SBD here. We have an SBD here. Good. So that's why the buyers are coming here. Yes, yes. Strong order block. This place looking delicious. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, let's see. Guys, if you're enjoying this content, I would really appreciate you can click the subscribe button. Please go ahead, click the subscribe button. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I really appreciate that. Also, if you are this type that you need one-on-one consult or one-on-one mentorship, please join the Barter-Pro mentorship. Click the link in the description below. You understand? There's a link in the description, the Telegram channel link. Click on it and send me a message. You understand? And we can discuss about your mentorship. Barter-Pro mentorship is where I actually train my students, and you see all these strategies we're talking about. That's where I train them actually. So thank you for doing that. Let's go to the lower time frame and find the entry. There's one entry in M3. Let's mark it quickly. Okay, I was meant to mark. I wanted to mark this. No, I think, is it this one? No, not this one. Let me mark this. Okay, is it this one? Okay. Oh, sorry, your message. So please resend the message. I missed that message. I couldn't see it very well. Please let me resend the message. Okay, this is the order block. Let's mark it as order block. Price is coming back to that area. This is lower time frame entry. Okay. Okay, this SBD. Um let me mark the SBD. No, this the first one is okay. By the way, don't have PC. Sir, have you issue with pocket option withdrawal? I've never had issue with their withdrawals, but sometimes they may tell you to do verification. So a lot of people like seem to have issues with that verification thing that they do. This is it DBS? Okay, and this SBD. Okay, cool. This SBD. So now we have an entry at yes. So everything is set now. We've marked everything. But you see, let me still go down to the lower, or you know what? Let's still go lower a little bit. If we find one more entry, especially M1 entry. Okay, fine. You see, I respect M1 entries a lot when it comes to M5 trades. So let's mark this. We'll mark this as a lower time frame entry. So if price comes here now, we can take a good trade. Now, you see, the fact that you lose a trade or you are losing a couple of trades does not mean you're a bad trader. You see, one trade does not define who you are. You understand? That's one thing I learned in this past few years of trading. Now, one trade doesn't define who you are at all. I'm telling you the truth. So don't feel bad if you lost a trade. No, don't feel bad. No, don't feel bad. You understand? You need to understand that losses will happen, and most of the time, what you see when you click, once you click an entry, you don't have control over the market again. You understand? The market will do what it needs to do. But at the end of the day, I've been trading for over 3 years now. You understand? Yeah. We just have to accept losses. Exactly. So you have to accept losses with an open mind. You understand? And you need to accept also that you can be wrong. Like, just accept that you are human, you can be wrong too. Absolutely. Which time frame are you using? I'm currently using M5 right now. 5 minutes, 5 minute time frame, 5 minute trade time. You understand? So it's okay. It's okay sometimes to just accept that you may be wrong. Like, look at all these entries I'm marking now. I really don't have an idea what will happen, but I'm making decisions based on the probability, on the highest probability of this scenario, of the market scenario right now. That's the only thing we are doing right now. You know what? There are other things you can combine. Let me show you. There are other things you can combine to take, like, to solidify your entry. You see, we have uptrend. You understand? According to this, we have, when you see lower, higher lows, that's a signal that, okay, the market is going up. You understand? Let me mark this other one too, so that you can see something. This is a price channel. The market is currently in a price channel right now. You understand? This area here is just a fake out. You understand? So the price is coming back into the market. So if market comes back down into this entry now, you know that there is a higher probability that you go with the buyers based on all the parameters that you have laid down in front of you. Exactly. Price channels are very good. So if you now maybe you make a loss, don't feel bad. It doesn't define who you are. You understand? Look at this. There's this one is also an order block up here. Let me mark it. You see, up here too. This is another block. If price touches this other block, we can have the sellers react to. But to know the exact place where to enter, we will go to lower time frame. We found one up here. Look at this. We found one up here. Let's mark it. But where we are really going is, oh, okay, this one is the order block. So let's mark it. Save. Okay. And this one is the entry. Okay. Exactly. It's experience. Okay. So let's go to even lower time frames to see if we can find more entries. Okay, you can see there's an entry here. I could have taken this on above the round number because it's a very good one. That's why the price is rejecting already. Price is rejecting from here already. But we missed the entry. This round number would have been the entry. This 203.200. You understand? But no problem. That you missed an entry does not mean this 5 minutes time frame. So don't worry about it. So let's go back to M1. We'll go M5. We'll go and mark everything back. So we're here now. There's an entry here. There's an entry here. We missed that one. There's another entry here. These are all the entries. Oh, I could have gone with the sellers too. We could have gone with the sellers, but price may come back into this entry. I'll go with the sellers. Why? We have a gap up. Usually in M5, gaps are respected, so they work. You understand? So we have a gap up, exactly. So we can take a trade, but I need it to come back to the entry or come above a little bit, then they will take the trade. Since we're in M5, we don't need to like worry too much. That was a win. Last candle. If we had entered there, it would have been a win. You understand? But no problem. We will be fine. Okay, okay. Is it gonna give us the entry? Yes, we'll take the best entry. We'll wait for it. We have time when it comes to M5, so the market may swing up a little bit before coming back down. So let me mark all these entries. No, no rushing at all. We'll wait. We'll wait. I want it if it gives us the proper entry, we'll take it. If it doesn't give us, then no problem. Oh, fine. Wow. Last 30 seconds. Okay. No problem. Okay, cool. I was waiting for the right entry there, but it didn't happen. No problem. We have another opportunity down here, so we can wait. This is CHFJPY. They've reduced the payout amount, but we will still take the trade. So if price comes into this entry now, we'll take it. It's like a hawk. Yes, guys, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. Hey, how are you? Sifamandila Innocent. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Hope you're feeling great today. Today I actually took a trade, which I had to wait over 2 hours. My God, 2 hours, 30 minutes. That's a long time to wait, man. That's a long time to wait. But those kind of trades, they may be worth it. True, true, true. Okay. Hey, Riz, how are you? It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Yes. Hope you're feeling great today. Guys, if you are yet to like the video, let's go ahead and like it. You understand? So that YouTube can signal to the rest of our friends coming. Us on system might take 1 minute in some exactly. Okay, we have like 50 seconds left for this trade. If it comes into that entry, I'm gonna take the trade, but I have to wait for that pink. Is it pink or purple entry? It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Sorry, you asked the question. Please resend the question. Let me read it properly. Okay. Oh, basis. Okay, okay, okay. The reason why I'm using M5 now, most of the time, I actually asked everybody if they want us to go F5, and they said, okay, fine, let's go M5. So here we are. You understand? But it's just to demonstrate how M5 trades can be. You understand? I personally prefer trading on M5, but I usually trade on M1. Because when you are with people, not everybody can wait for one trade like for 5 minutes. Just sit there and wait for 5 minutes. And some people, if they are taking M5 trades, they seem to have this. Oh, you prefer 15 minutes contract? Oh, okay. Yeah, some people prefer 15 minutes contract actually. Some people prefer maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour. You understand? Now the highest I can probably go is 15 minutes. I can't go more than 15 minutes because it's too long for me. Even M5 is a stretch sometimes. You need a lot of patience, to see your trade play out. But the higher time frame you go, the better your results in a way. You understand? Though it's still the same strategy, everything. It's still the same strategy. Are they going to make a double bottom? What are they doing? I was expecting them to come down, we'll take our trade, and then they'll go up. Now, if they go back up into this entry, I can still take a trade. Now we can press the buy button. No, don't press anything yet. Hold on. Let's wait for it because you see this AOO area is an order. This whole area is an order block. You understand? This we have sellers there. Sure, margin of safety. Yeah, we can go with the sellers. You know what? Let's go with the sellers. Uh, it's, above that round number would have been nice. Hey Adeniji, how are you? It's nice to have you here. Worries. Hope you're feeling great today. Above this round number would have been nice, but I missed it. This 203,000, 203,000 point 000 would have been the best area to enter. You understand? This is a kind of a supply, but it's a weak supply. So I wasn't thinking about it as a supply at all because it's weak. It's a weak supply. And if we go to lower time frame, let me see what happened. I believe currently it's reacting bullish from fair value gap. Yes, you're correct. It's a fair value gap, but I'm waiting for this fair value gap is there, but I'm waiting for the other block under the fair value gap so that we can take a good trade to the upside. Feel great, nice to be here. Thank you so much, Adeniji. God bless you. It's nice to have you here. So if price comes to that other block, that'll be the where the best entry is for us to take the trade. You understand? So we can just wait for that entry. Hey, Prince Allison, how are you? It's nice to have you here. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much for joining, Prince. Thank you. Guys, if you are yet to subscribe to the channel, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers as it is right now. Yeah, surely to be. I'm waiting for the price to get into that entry. We've currently touched the order block right now, and price is beginning to react. I hope it doesn't react violently. I don't want it to react violently. Let's just react normally. But let it come into that entry, then we'll take our trade from the entry. Thank you so much, Prince. Thank you very much. Okay, let's just enter the entry. I'm waiting for that. Come on now. Sometimes I just feel like jumping inside the market when it does that, this kind of pull and push, up down. You're expecting it to like enter the entry, then you take your trade, then it pulls back. But when it goes up and down like this, we have 20 seconds left, but I'm still going to take the trade anyways. If he enters the entry, of course. We have 10 seconds now. Now it's late now. We can't take the trade again. Let's wait. Okay, we can take the trade now. Okay, fine. That's good. So now let's go with the buyers. Sorry, I missed that trade. I was concentrating on the trade. I missed that message. Please resend it. That was very close. Look at it. That was very close. You can see how close it was. That was very close. That was very close. So I'm expecting the buyers now to enter the market and give us a green candle here. If price comes into that second entry, I'll go again for one more trade. So the reason why a lot of people don't like 5 minutes is because you have to wait a whole 5 minutes, and some people's hearts, the way the way their heart pound when they are waiting for trades, it's crazy. It used to happen to me back then too. Okay. doing great now, so we'll just keep an eye on it. Let me see all the other trades. You see this crazy momentum to the upside. That momentum was crazy. Okay, we're still waiting for our entry here. We're waiting for this entry. No problem. We'll go back to where the trade is. Okay, looking good, looking good. Not bad. Okay, just 3 minutes more. So most of the time when I take M5 trades like this and I'm to post it, what I do sometimes I increase the speed so that people can just run through all the trades and all like that. So it helps people not to just wait for too long. The guys who empty, oh, so I couldn't see that. MTG CNY something. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have 2 minutes now. Not bad. Not bad. So far. So far, so good. Now, you see, the annoying part that used to happen, or it has happened to me before. Imagine waiting for a trade like this for 5 minutes. They're now losing the trade in the last 10 seconds. That is used to be very annoying. Okay, I was saying the guys who use MTG and, oh, I couldn't see the last one. The last part of the sentence, I couldn't see it. It used to be very annoying. Like when you've waited for a trade for the past 1 minute or 5 minutes, and the next thing, the last 5 seconds or 10 seconds, you now lose the trade. Okay. English are very funny. It's more like a nightmare, it's true. Oh my god. Okay. So 1 minute now. That's good. 60 seconds. You see, the last 1 minute on M5 is the crucial part. You understand? That's when to raise very fast. That's when you see a lot of people's hearts begin to race seriously. But indeed, I'm very confident in M5 actually. This is gonna be a winning trade. Yeah, it's strong, yes. It looks strong actually, but most of the time I don't relax until the trade actually closes. Because I've seen some crazy gap downs before. There was one time I took one doji trade. If you see the gap down, God, it looks good, yes. The market jumped like since then. Okay, yes, this is a good one. This is a very nice one. So in a way, I'm confident in M5. You understand? I have that confidence with M5. But that was a nice trade. Thank you so much. Another F. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, it's good game. GG. Now, thank you so much, guys. Let's call it a day right now. We will be back in another. Let me count. We should be back in about, let me say, 8 hours. In about 8 hours from now, we will be back. You understand? So if you are yet to subscribe to the channel, please go ahead and click subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I will be honored to have you as one of the first 1,000 Barter-Pro subscribers on YouTube. So thank you so much for doing that. I would really appreciate if you can do that. Thank you so much. And also, if you want to join the Barter-Pro mentorship, the link to join is in the description below. Click the Telegram channel link and send me a message. There's a tag in the Telegram channel called at Barter-Pro mentorship. Click on it and you will send me a message. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Now, if you're gaining value from this and you want to support the channel, now it doesn't have to be now. You understand? If you don't have resources to support the channel, or maybe later you get some resources and you feel like supporting the channel, you understand? Just click. You see that dollar sign beside the comment section. Click on it, and you'll be able to do accordingly. So thank you so much. God bless you. We'll see. We'll come back again by God's grace, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. 990 ULG liquid. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate